Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the internet, and tonight that video game is going to be Nikke, the Goddess of Victory variety. How's it going, Drew? Hope you're doing alright tonight. Hope your weekend is going well. Yeah, so we're continuing on with the main Nikke storyline. We were continuing on with it last week, and we currently have gotten up to the point where we are tracking down the queen whale / mother whale, depending on who you ask. And by depending on who you ask, I mean either the dialogue or the subtitles. So yeah, we are going whaling today. And which is a practice that I don't typically endorse or participate in, but hey, if Cecil says to go do it, then we're gonna go ahead and do it. Also, like I mentioned in the announcement post on Blue Sky, there is a serious lack of fan art for Cecil. I'm very disappointed in the internet at large. I mean, I typically am just in general disappointed in the internet at large, but I mean, come on, man. You guys need to do better. Come on. Near pity already in Zenless. First Annie of the game. Oh, exciting stuff, I'm assuming, is probably happening over there. Probably much more exciting than anything that happens during Genshin's anniversary, so good stuff. Title for thumbnail sounds like the name of a new isekai anime. I guess it could be. Yeah, that anime probably wouldn't do very well because it has vegan in the title, or it would probably do tremendously well because it sounds like it's undermining vegan ideology. So yeah, it would probably actually do gangbusters in that regard. By the way, CD key Nikke Stellar Blade? CD key. Oh, is that those oh yeah, those are those things, right? Those codes or something that people I didn't even know really existed until like maybe 2 or 3 months ago or something like that. Man. Yeah, so am I able to put that in? I don't even remember where they are, but cool. If I can, then I can use it. Yes, sir. Code redeems. Yes. All right, let me go ahead and start up the game here. I guess I can mention before we get into anything here, I did go and see the Dandadan movie today in theaters, which was pretty fun. And when I say movie, it literally just means the first 3 episodes of the 2nd season just smushed together. Which, you know, it's still fun. Still fun and interesting to be able to go out and see an anime in the movie theater, so that was a good time. And yeah, it was a good time. Dandadan is definitely one of my more favorite anime series that have come out in recent years, so I was looking forward to checking it out. It was a good time, and yeah, the actual season, I believe, starts airing in July, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Notice at the bottom of the thing is the code redeem. Okay, good stuff. God, are they finally releasing the update for the game that makes it so that it doesn't take like 5 years for the game to launch? I'm waiting for that one. When is that one coming around? Don't shake that dun-da-dun is all I hear when you say the name. Don't shake that dun-da-dun. I mean, that is basically how the title goes, so it's all good. All right, let's go ahead and kill the BGM and let's get the game started up here. All right, let me go ahead and let's see, we'll do this and then come over here. Oh, I didn't save it. Good stuff. There we go. Alrighty. So here we are. Let me try and see where do I even redeem those codes again? Is it notice and then at the bottom? Okay, hold on. Yeah, the fact that you have to come in here and use, like, that's where the code redeem is, like, why don't you guys put it in a more conspicuous spot instead of making people go through menus? They're trying to make it so that you can't get the free shit or whatever. All right, let me see here. So go ahead and put it in. Where'd it go? Speaking of Stellar Blade, yeah, I think the official game comes out next week, so I guess we'll do the singular stream of checking out the game, and then yeah, we'll get back to 1,000 Times Resist, which I did not actually end up finishing. I thought we were a lot closer to the end of the game than we actually were. There was like a whole like 2 more chapters waiting for me. I was like, damn. I didn't realize that a single Wikipedia paragraph could contain so much game in it. So we didn't actually finish out 1,000 Times Resist, so we will be doing that next week. Alrighty. So I did the thing. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Freddy being cute as always. Yes, indeed. The blah blah community page exists now. Does it now? Alright. Let's see here. There we go. Nice stuff. Good stuff. I have to push all the buttons first before we get going. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Senti.
Come again if you need anything.
I will, like I do every day. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I did. I finally put Noir on the what's it called, the synchro device, because I know that she and Blonde on together are really good, but I still think separately they're still pretty good as well. All right, now let's do the wipeout. All right, I'll do this. And then, okay. Come on. All right. Okay, there we go. Did all the stuff except for I gotta do my liberation thing here as well. Okay. There we go. All right, so. I figure before we get into anything, we can engage in a little bit of rolling. Not for K here. Just I've got tickets that I can use. Yeah, just standard banner tickets, cause yeah, don't got a whole lot of what are they even technically called? Advanced recruit tickets. Yeah. And then I also don't have enough friend points as well. So just a standard banner thing real quick. You know what? I will say I don't really have much interest in getting Kay. Something about her design I'm just not like the biggest fan of, except I do really like her burst animation. Like right here. Boom. Like, I just really like that smile she's got on. She looks so happy to be gunning people down. And so I like that. But yeah, don't really have much interest in pulling for her. So Let's just see what we get on the standard here. New Scarlet skin, playing the complete edition. Get code for the skin from chest instead of paying $60, but the initial price for the game is 60 and the complete is 20 extra. I already pre-bought Stellar Blade, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna do the monkey dance for them. I've got it all squared away already. Let's go ahead and see what ends up happening. Maybe I'll get another Red Hood or something like that. Boom. Nah. All right. Good stuff. You love to see it. All right. Yeah. So I guess that's it. That is everything that we do in here. Alrighty. Yeah, so do that real quick. Alright, and then off on the high seas we go to hunt down this whale, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, so it will be interesting. I saw in the Stellar Blade trailer that, so is it actually Scarlet? Is like legit Scarlet? She's like somehow crossed over into Stellar Blade. That's fun.
Help me find a shortcut.
Okay,
All right,
let's
boom.
go.
What a truly beautiful story.
All right, now-
They are you. What a truly beautiful story this was.
Can I like
Let's go, Bolt.
can I turn off the voices on here for just the overmap so that I don't have to constantly hear them whenever I click something? Or is the only way to make them stop is to just turn off the voices completely? Because I don't want to do that, obviously, but it's just like literally every time I click, they gotta say something or I interact with something. Like, come on.
Bolt and me.
No? Oh, good.
It's not become.
All right.
Good stuff.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Alrighty. We just get to hear the constant yappage. Alright, what do these sticks say? Damaged Rapture is still wandering about, keeps its face close to the ground. Upon closer inspection, I've realized it's sniffing the heads of my comrades and has been doing so for a long time. After a long time of doing this, it finally fell to the ground. The energy in its core must have fully depleted. Glimpse into my own future, perhaps. Good stuff.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
That sounds like a good hobby that you went and curated for yourself, my dude. That fallen rapture suddenly got up and started to, but it is eating them. It's eating them. And then it's gonna eat me. Oh my god! That thing is eating wild animals. I've never seen anything like it.
It is not.
Do I have to fight?
Alrighty. Oh yeah, we're using our electric team here.
If at all possible.
Let's go ahead and get to it. There's our girl. There she be. Yeah, I feel like because there's basically no Cecil fan art, like am I just by myself? Am I just a Cecil fan of one in a sea of much more basic choices for simp feelings? I must be. So yeah. Legit just gonna save up until either a pilgrim or collab unit shows up. Yeah, that's probably the smarter solution to go with. You're telling me Raptures used humans and animals as a kind of fuel?
Yes. When the Raptures first arrived, they laid waste to everything in their path, but soon after, they shifted their focus towards capturing humans. This is most likely because they needed a long-term power source. I assume I don't have to tell you what they did to the humans after capturing them.
Ellipses.
Then again, there is always a silver lining.
My pulls on here have been shit all. Yeah, I've had myself a bit of a dry spell when it comes to, I mean, getting the units that I'm after. I mean, again, I now have a max limit broken Modernia and Red Hood, so I can't complain too much, but I mean, like, when you're after a certain flavor of ice cream and they're all out of that one particular flavor, even if you get some other flavors that you like, if you had a particular hankering for that one flavor, you're just kind of like, man, could have had that one flavor.
After mankind migrated to the Ark, this gathering of ingredients ceased. It could have been that there were no longer any humans on the surface, or perhaps the Raptures found something more efficient. At any rate, after that, Raptures moved on to their current semi-permanent power. This whole period of human hunting didn't last long, only 10 years or so. It's a behavior that later models have never engaged in.
Interesting.
While there are still some Raptures remaining from the initial invasion, they'll soon run out of power. That's why we need to get our hands on Queen Whale.
Do we now?
The fuel economy of that ship is astounding.
Oh yeah? What's the MPG that she gets on there?
However, much like the Raptures present during the first invasion, Queen Whale's power is by no means infinite.
Okay, just ignore my question. I get it.
It has had to secure living materials several times in order to reinforce its core.
Also, what the fuck is that tube going into the back of her neck? Is it... Are we sure she's human? Are we sure she's not getting fed her own type of fuel? Because I don't think that thing is going to her Bluetooth earpiece.
In other words, Queen Whale's core is bound to contain human cells. If we synthesize that core with Vophouse, you will get your Vophouse bullet.
Oh yeah, we found out that apparently we can make Vophouse from my blood, but apparently we for reasons that I can't really recall, we don't want to make Vophouse with my blood. I guess because I don't know, somebody will let the Ark know, and then I'll be turned into an ET science experiment. But also, like, my girls ain't no snitches, okay? My girls ain't gonna turn me in, ain't no way, no how. So I'm just like, who's gonna, like, how will they find out? You know? I do not remember there being a tube going in the back of her neck. Well, it is right there, right? Well, today OBS has decided that you guys get to see my cursor, so right there. Look at it go. And I don't see what it could possibly be connected to, like on the front side of her design.
Commander, are you okay?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about my wife again.
A friendly reminder. You don't need to feel bad if you have to keep a secret from us.
Yeah, as long as you don't betray us, it's all good.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I've got secrets too. The main one is that I'm a spy.
Right. Of course. Okay. Does this ever stop? Does this whole thing of like of Neon being a spy who's spying on us? Does she ever drop this? It's not like it's not particularly funny, and like it's I don't know. Like I don't even remember how it started. Like what was it? She got assigned to counters by what's her name, and that was it. So she just says that she's a spy, and then I was about to say Neon's always nagging about it. Ingrid, yes, Ingrid assigned her to me, and then like I don't know if it was legitimately her assignment at first to spy on me, or if she just decided I'm a spy. Don't betray your wife. Hey, listen, I mean, if I betray my wife with my other wife, then is it really is it really betrayal? I'm just saying.
Besides, being too transparent can be a bad thing. Yeah, Master was so transparent the first time we met, I could see through him. Almost like he was an apparition. Whoa, no kidding.
Commander, we'll be arriving at the meeting point to rendezvous with Johann soon. Let's go.
Let's go. I don't know how Neon's thought process goes. Something something firepower, something something spy.
Audience.
That sounds about like the depth and the extent of it to me. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh!
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
And then
Slippers, full contact. Pour out. Go, boy!
get out of here. This battle music kicks ass. What the hell? It's peak. Dude, you just noticed that Nikke's battle music rocks. It's been rocking about since day one. I remember like when I first started playing the game, I was like, damn, some of these tracks go hard. Never had my headphones on. He's got a whole new world of audio fidelity now at his ear holes.
Let's go.
Where are we going? Big J? What? What? Please. Okay. If we're gonna call him that, please tell me that it annoys the shit out of him. If we're gonna...
Just call me Johan like you've been doing, and speak normally.
Yes! Good show. Alright. Whatever you say, Big J.
I always hated that nickname.
Big J? Master, do you know this person?
What? What? Wait, were they were there, right? They were there when we were doing our mission with him, right? What are they talking about? What do we know what? Am I forgetting? They were there, right? Or did we get separated? I can't remember. It legit will good. It's like Big Green for Piccolo. Did anyone call Piccolo Big Green? I can't remember. Not personally, but I heard a lot about him at the military academy. He was top of his class. People even compared him to the very first commander. He was the first to suggest utilizing guerrilla war tactics, and he also...
Did you say guerrilla war tactics? New Hope.
Huh?
New Hope? New Hope? Really? What's all this about New Hope?
Star Wars? We're just gonna launch into a big ol' nerdy, sweaty Star Wars screed now. The orange dub of Dragon Ball Z does? Or they just refer to Big Green dub? The orange dub? I only knew about the Funimation and Ocean dubs, so if there was another one, oh wait, was it one of those foreign country English dubs where it was still English, but it was by actors and from a country where they clearly don't speak English as a first language? I knew you were gonna say Star Wars. I mean, of course. Of course!
Him. That's New Hope. No, wait. That's, what's going on? Let's just say his reputation precedes him. Oh, gotcha.
Yes, we are playing a gacha.
New Hope! I'm your biggest fan. Can I have your autograph? Are you Master Senior Officer? Should we refer to you as Mega Master? I can't believe it. The real New Hope in the flesh. Mega Master, Mega Master, Mega Master.
Oh my god, Mega Master. It just makes me think of Mega Mind.
Be quiet. From now on, no one calls me Big J, New Hope, or anything else.
Bro, him saying Big J in his big, dark, dramatic voice is just It doesn't have the threatening gravitas that I feel like he thinks it does.
From this point on, no one calls me Big J.
Oh boy. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Chungus here. Big Green Dumb is hilarious because they don't get called Saiyans but Space Warriors, or Broly is Legendary Warrior of Space. Okay, I think I do remember what you're talking about. Off goes the two brats. Yeah, that is what Anise and Neon are, aren't they? They're just a couple of brats. That's probably why I love them.
Yes, Mega Master.
And not Mega Master either.
How about Super Duper Master?
On second thought, you're not allowed to talk at all.
Oh, come on. You're so mean.
There's no need to be so embarrassed, Johan. It's simply their way of showing you respect.
Exactly. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm with them. You have every right to be proud.
Respect. Everything I left behind has crumbled and faded into nothing. How can I possibly deserve anyone's respect?
If you really are the famous New Hope, you don't seem to fit the description.
Oh.
He partook in the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign nearly 60 years ago.
You know your history.
Down low kind of way for Rappy to be like, you're too hot to be over 60 years old.
He was also detained in the Rehabilitation Center after being charged with treason.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, he was based, I see.
According to official records, he died from gunshot wounds sustained during a failed escape attempt.
Official records? On whose authority exactly? The central government, I presume.
Isabel's ENVA is also Skirk. Oh, is she? Oh, man. Oh, I really want Skirk, but I'm probably not gonna get her because that's just how fucking Genshin rolls. Speaking of, kind of a huge upset with Genshin that, yeah, Karina Benninger is not gonna be Paimon anymore, which is, like, you know, whatever you think of them and whatever you think of, like, Paimon's voice, that's kind of a big, crazy deal. Like, you know, Paimon's been, like, kind of the rock for the game since the beginning. Like, no matter what has happened behind the scenes and whatnot, we've always had Paimon, you know, talking, and now we're probably not going to for a little bit. And then the thing is that because Paimon has so many lines, so many voiced lines, they're probably gonna try to okay, here's what I'm imagining is gonna happen. Normally, what they do when they completely either like replace a voice actor, like in the case of like Tanari or Kanish, is that they retroactively have them record all of the old voice lines that the old voice actor did. Or in the case of like when they decided to change Barbara's voice, they didn't change voice actors, but they just, for whatever reason, they just decided to change her voice. And so then they went back and re-recorded all of her voice lines with her new voice. But Paimon has way too many lines to re-record, so what I imagine is that they're just going to leave all of them. Maybe there might be legal reasonings as to why they can't do that, and so, like, if they do decide to retrofit the new voice actor into all of the previous voice lines that Paimon has ever said, they're gonna have their work cut out for them. That's gonna take a hell of a time to do. Because again, like with Tanari and Kanish and Barbara, they didn't have that many voice lines, you know, pooled up, because either A, with Barbara, the game had just like started, or with Tanari and Kanish, they hadn't shown up enough to where there was like a huge amount of stuff to re-record. But yeah, Paimon, there's like 5 years of shit to record, man. It's gonna be interesting. And so, yeah, again, like whatever you think of Karina Benger, like I liked their Paimon voice. I know lots of people think that Paimon is annoying and whatnot, but I've always loved Paimon, and you know, I thought her voice was just fine. So and again, regardless of what you think of Paimon's voice, getting used to a new voice is gonna be weird. There's gonna be an adjustment period for everybody, where even if they completely hate Karina Benger or they've always hated Paimon's voice, even they're gonna be like, this is gonna take some getting used to. Heard about that. Paimon's gonna be mute until a new VA takes their place. Yeah, which again, this is the first time that, you know, if Paimon is supposed to be voiced, she's not going to be voiced. Tenari's was for a good reason. Oh yeah, I know. It would take half a year to complete all their voice lines. Yeah, I'd say at the very least, maybe. With Barbara, it was easy because the game was in infant state, but at this point, half of the time will be for catching up. Yeah. I love Paimon as well. Yes. As I've always said, we respect Paimon in this household. Katsuki, how you doing tonight? Hope you're having yourself a good weekend. Appreciate you stopping in. We are continuing on with the main storyline in Nikke. So, yeah. Stop in, enjoy yourself if you so feel like doing so. All right, yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. Whenever that whole thing happens, it's yeah, it'll take some time to get used to. I hope they can find a good substitute. I guess substitute's not the right word. Yeah, just replacement. Just complete replacement. All right.
Right. I'm in no mood to explain every last detail to you, but rest assured, I am the new hope that you are all talking about. I don't care what anybody says. New Hope is my nickname, and mine alone.
Yeah, but you don't want us to call you that? Johan walks forward without us, huffing and puffing and stamping his feet as he goes.
Wait, did he just call himself New Hope? I thought that word was banned. Yeah.
Only for you two idiots. Where are we going?
Follow me, and you'll find out soon enough.
This isn't another test or anything like that, is it?
You all are guests of Eden.
Oh, now we are?
We both have fought a common enemy, and we consider you our allies.
Oh, really? Yeah? Even after you put me through a week of trying to kill me with a rapture?
Allies? Aren't they more like our backup? You better watch yourself.
I like the way Anise just said that. She's like, you better watch yourself. Doing good, laughing at my sister and dad. They're having playful family banter. Ah, very good. Very nice. And Alice and Kiara, how are you guys doing tonight? Appreciate you guys stopping in. There's nothing like having a cute companion to accompany you on an intense adventure. Yeah. And Paimon's our homie, you know? Like, I still remember to this day when you fight Child for the first time and he knocks you back, and then Paimon, you know, she gets between you two and she's like, you know, she's holding out her hands to like defend you, even though she knows she ain't gonna do shit. The fact that she still is willing to do it, that's like, that speaks volumes, you know? I was gonna say only Rappy is allowed to do that. Yeah. I'm gonna say this one time. Oh my god. Alice, the eternal hater coming in again. You gonna sing about us being your guest? Or is this never gonna be? You want me to sing Be Our Guest? Yeah, no. Considering the Disney robots that are always combing through YouTube, I would rather not. Want some fairy tale references for my MC. Speaking of Genshin, the new reveal, it's not bait about Tabata is pretty interesting. Oh, is that right? I'll have to look into that. Hey, Aurora, hope you're doing all right. Appreciate you stopping in as well. Child was annoying the first time I fought him. I need Beto to help carry me. I don't really remember the first time fighting Child. I feel like I probably took care of him like recently or decently easily, because I don't remember getting annoyed particularly.
Not that I need any backup anyway. I'm way stronger than any of you.
Yeah?
If you're so jealous, then just get stronger.
Why, if you're so strong, why can't you get your RGB to work properly then?
What? Got nothing to say? Did I hit a nerve? You want to go toe-to-toe without any weapons? Excuse me?
Hey, yo. I'll open up the Jello pit.
Level the playing field. Just our fists. How about it?
Oh my god, Anise is literally one of those fucking debate bros who, like, once they start getting insulted or whatnot, they just decide like, all right, you know what, bro? You know what? Let's go in the ring. You know what? Glove up. Let's go. You want to fight me? And this is, man, Anise, come on, don't be like that. Child's second form, he locks onto you, and you have to shake it off, running up the walls and whatnot. Yeah, I can't recall him being difficult enough for me to hold a grudge, especially now that he's so damn easy. Like, if I ever need to farm for weekly materials, particularly like the solvents or whatnot, I always go to him first.
What kind of nonsense is this? Why would I waste my time sparring with such weaklings?
Noah marches off almost like she's fleeing the scene, also stamping her feet.
Isn't she adorable? You mean infantile.
Damn.
You okay, Isabel? You look like something's on your mind.
I can't take it anymore.
Huh?
I put up with it all the way until we got to Eden. But now that we're all working together...
Isabel about to be like, I can't take it anymore. This porked up spending bill is going to be the death of us all.
I've got to get closer to my beloved. I want to take in every last inch and bask in my darling's presence. I need it.
Say what? Ellipses.
You go ahead and do that.
Who's her beloved?
Do I not need Johan's permission?
I doubt he will care.
Hey, what about me? What about you? Isabel draws close with startling abruptness.
Darling,
Oh.
I'm tired of walking.
Oh, she's talking about me. What? I'm sorry, who are you? You just... Huh? Where did this come from? We just met like a few days ago, and like, have we talked? Have we spoken to each other? What is this? Huh? I am very confused. Like, I know every Nikke is supposed to be in love with you, but at least in the story mode, have some kind of lead up to how it happens. I literally don't think we've spoken to her. Alright. Take it easy, Drew. Appreciate you stopping in. Stay groovy. We'll see you again soon.
I can carry you.
Oh my goodness. No, thanks. I'm fine. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like, I'm not insecure enough in my masculinity to not be carried by a woman.
If you say so, I'll guard the rear then.
Hey, yo. Isabel rushes behind me. She's so close that I can hear her breathing.
Well, Shall we proceed?
Oh man, when is her ASMR gonna come out? We set off. She's so close I can feel her every breath. We just said that. All right. I'm surprised Anise didn't have anything to say about that.
They are humanity.
All right.
Not there.
Commander, our adventure starts now. Help me find
Oh.
a shortcut. if
Where's
at all
the Oh,
Okay,
where is it?
Let's go.
Oh, it's
Bolt.
right there. You sneaky bastard.
It is not becoming to
I can't believe we. Let's go. One more victory for Bolt and me. All right.
All right, and then we're gonna go around and get rid of all of these suckers.
Story this was. I am.
Okay, let's go.
Let's start.
Let's go, Bolt.
Oh shit! Oh no! All right, fine.
Believe in your kid.
That's fine. What? No! 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 Okay, no. I'm not fucking around with that one. That was completely due to my my mouse going off the fritz.
The king's duty.
All right, there we
Help me
go.
find a shortcut if
Hold up.
at all possible.
Okay. Was there another one over here? No, there's not.
I
All
will
right.
go slowly.
I can't believe we even.
All right. What a truly beautiful story this was.
Okay.
Let's go, Bolt.
Let's start.
All right. Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
All right. Oh, and I have to watch the whole animation of Anise whenever she pops up, cause it's too good. It's too good not
Let's go,
to.
Bolt.
Where does this go? Oh, did this just go
It
back
is
to the
not
start?
becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I'm assuming there's a button over here that we have to
Coming.
press.
Okay, let's go.
That's the target.
I can understand that. Yes. Yes, you get it. Johan gestures towards a giant cannon. What is that thing?
An anti-aircraft gun used during the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign. It was made in the Ark, disassembled, and then transported up to the surface. It took 2 months just to put this behemoth back together again.
Oh, like when they deconstructed London Bridge and then sent it off to, Lake Tahoe City, of all places.
I don't know why you're so intent on taking down Queen Whale, and I don't care. But I will tell you that in order to make that happen, you'll need this.
Sounds like it's kind of old. Does that thing even work properly? New Hope? I mean, Johan?
No. It needs to be fixed.
Oh, good. Well, did you happen to bring your toolkit? Because I didn't. I was not informed that we were going to need them.
We don't have anyone here with those kinds of skills.
I mean, I do literally have leader on my team, but I guess we're just not going to acknowledge that.
Do we need to call Mighty Tools?
We'll fix it ourselves.
We'll do it live. But how?
First, let's clear ourselves a path.
Alrighty. Why not?
Whatever. I'll just do what I can.
Of course. Of course you will.
You took the aggro roll for a second. Let me recharge my mana.
Recharge my mana. Just makes me think of fucking Aloha, where goddamn Emma Stone is like, oh yes, this place has a lot of mana, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Does anyone need a potion?
Fucking white ass Emma Stone being a Hawaiian Chinese girl.
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
Diamond dust.
Now is the time of true beauty.
I can't remember what diamond dust actually is. I know it's like a real thing,
Securing
but
victory for their subjects
it
is
always
the key.
sounds so cool. Diamond dust.
Let's get started.
Why was he so intense with it? Let's get started. Did he think he was playing a villain? Or is he? Is he a villain? Did they just give away the whole game? Is he supposed to be a villain? and that was the very first line he ever recorded. And so he was like, all right, I'm supposed to be a villain. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Yeah, listen to that. It sounds like he's supposed to be. This is the moment when he betrays us, and then he's like, yes, I was actually a villain the whole time. You know how to fix this thing?
I do, but I won't be the one fixing it. You will.
Of course I will be. Me?
I'll guide you along, but you'll be doing all the heavy lifting.
Bastard. Okay.
We'll do it, Commander.
No, all Nikke stand down.
Hey, don't tell my girls what to do, all right?
I only want your help with tasks that can't be done by a human.
Why on earth would you work so inefficiently?
It's okay, Anise. I'll do it. He definitely sounds like a villain. Yeah.
Wait, you're actually agreeing to this?
Johan tosses me a wrench and I catch it. We have a little man moment between us.
Get to it.
Oh, I'll get to it. You'll see how well I can handle a wrench in my hands. 2 hours later.
You see those screws on both ends? Twist them gently until they're in the same position, then tighten them.
Okay.
With these old parts, the anglers often don't fit exactly right. If you got to bend it a little, that's fine. Give it some elbow grease.
Yeah, just lean into it. Crank that soldier boy. Got it.
Too much oil. Take it apart, wipe off the oil, and do it again.
Oh, I'll clean off your oil.
Oil helps with lubrication, but too much of it, and the parts will spin out of place.
Understood.
When you're done using a tool, put it back where you found it. That's maintenance 101.
I mean, okay, that's just plain common sense. Except that nobody actually has common sense. Like, all the fucking people who don't rack the weights properly at the gym. It's like the old saying goes, common sense is like deodorant. The people that need it most don't ever use it.
Press and hold that part down hard until you hear a click. Not too hard, though, because that
Whoop.
will cause it to break. Be more careful next time.
Okay. Why are we being such a little bitch around him? Like, I get it, he's like our senpai or whatever, but come on, man. Have a little self-respect. 1 hour later.
You're a fast learner. Do you know what that part is used for?
Somewhat. For maintaining equilibrium, right? Fine adjustments are made using this pendulum.
Correct. You do the rest on your own. I'll be watching.
I bet you will be. Do you need me to bring you a pina colada with a little umbrella in it too? 1 hour later.
You really do pick things up quickly. Next up is the circuitry.
Oh boy. So much time later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
This is killing me. I hate standing guard and just watching.
You don't like watching me, Anise? Oh, okay, I see how it is. Whatever.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Is she sleeping?
Hey, Neon. You okay?
Yep.
Great. Just great. When do you think they'll finish with this thing?
Hard to say.
I'm so bored.
Come on, stop acting like a child.
Hey, I know boring, and this is grade A certified boring.
What did those two remind you of?
An overbearing father-in-law and a long-suffering son-in-law?
Is that really what you see?
That was the first thing that came to your mind? Very interesting. Very interesting, Anise.
To me, they look like two people who are excited to meet a colleague, but are unsure how to process their feelings about it.
Is that so? Another... Oh,
That
geez.
about does it. Let's move on to the next one.
What next one?
There are 3 cannons in total.
What?
You're going to fix all of them.
Oh boy. This fucking guy.
All right, not there.
Ugh,
Help me find a shortcut if...
What a truly beautiful story. It is not because...
ugh.
Help me find... Commander, our adventure starts now.
Hell yeah, it does. Baby. Why does it keep doing this? I don't understand. The fucking map just like glitches out and won't let me move around anymore. Whatever. Oh well, while I'm here, just give me all the shit.
Help me find a
I
shortcut.
can't believe we even...
All right, not there.
Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
There we go. There she is. Yes, good stuff. Alrighty.
It is not becoming.
Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
Ooh, we get another one. Encore. Alrighty.
It is not...
I can't believe we even... Let's go, Bolt.
Johan.
What is it?
Aren't we supposed to be tracking down Nihilister?
We couldn't kill her even when we used Vophouse.
Also, aren't we supposed to be tracking down the Queen Whale or whatever? Why are we asking about tracking down Nihilister?
All we did was damage her. Fortunately, we did enough damage to render her immobile for a while. She'll need some time to recover from that. You saw how fast that thing soars through the air. If she decides to steer clear of us, there's not much we can do about it.
So you're just helping me in your spare time.
Time is the one thing I don't have enough of. I'm doing this because Queen Whale could prove useful to us. It wasn't built to search and destroy. It's only equipped with a rudimentary armament. This thing is meant to transport cargo, and that's it.
Searching.
It's not exactly
seek and destroy.
A major threat. That means so long as we're able to drag it down to the ground, it should be easy pickings for us. It should provide
I like
us
easy
with
pickings.
plenty of resources.
Eden.
That's right. The main building blocks of Eden are rapture parts. With the supplies on that ship, we could last for eons. Not to mention the parts that we could scavenge from it.
Who made Eden? We're just asking for lore. Like, how did this place come to be?
Cecil.
What?
She designed and built it.
She built the whole thing? The entire thing. Herself. Yo, my girl is absolutely cracked. Amazing. She's even hotter now.
You won't find me arguing with that.
I appreciate you saying that, Johan. I may be late to the party, but better late than never. Now, you two were going on about how amazing I was.
Oh yes, my queen, absolutely.
I see. You must be left speechless in the presence of such perfection.
Honestly, can't say too much.
Did you prepare what I wanted?
It'll take a while longer. I should have it ready by the time you're finished with all the cannons.
Sounds good.
What are you preparing, my queen?
A bullet that will take down Queen Whale.
I was talking to Cecil, not you. You sure are well prepared. Aren't you going to ask me why I'm going after Mother Whale?
Isn't it obvious? I may not know all the details, but it's clearly something related to Vophouse.
Hello, Aurora.
Let me
Nani?
give you a word of advice.
What's that?
Work on your poker face.
Poker face, poker face?
Especially if you plan on continuing living in the Ark.
If I were to get my hands on Vophouse, what are you planning on doing?
You need to work on how you speak as well. Don't make your intentions so glaringly obvious.
Oh man, are we gonna level up after we've been trained by Senpai?
We've already confirmed that a single shot of Vophouse can't neutralize a heretic on its own. It can slow them down, but it won't put them down for the count. We need to look into this further. While we're on the topic, let me ask you something. I heard that the Vop house you shot brought back the heretic to normal. What's the story behind that?
It was probably a mixture of the Vop house and the power of love and anime. We missed.
What?
You missed?
Yes. Oh, look at her. She's got a new expression on her sprite. She's actually just like, you miss? Yes.
How convenient. Perhaps you wanted to miss from the start. No, that can't be it. How would that explain the past reports that the heretic was incapacitated by Vop house?
It might be that Volpaus has varying effects in different forms.
Is there any difference between the previous heretic and the current one?
None whatsoever. They're both built of the same materials.
I mean, one of them is in love with me and the other one isn't, so I mean, that, again, love and anime.
You're referring to nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son! It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been able to pull out the Armstrong.
Yes. As long as Volpaus can terminate the nanomachines, it will be fatal to heretics.
Right. That must be it. So those bullets we got from the research center
are of subpar quality. That's my theory.
Do we have any additional information on those bullets?
Yes.
Good. Then I will answer the question you asked me a while ago. If that Vophouse you've got in your hands performs better than the others, I'll take it for myself. If it doesn't stack up, then I won't.
What? You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Oh, so original. Boo, no one knows that reference. Everybody knows that reference.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright.
Let's finish it with a flourish.
Let's do it.
Let me recharge my mana.
Oh! Down with those who would threaten looking glass slippers. Full contact. Now is the time of true
Get out of my
unity.
face. I see you, bastard. Dodge this, you bastard.
Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's make some waves!
Let's go.
Let's do as much damage as
There we go.
possible.
Wait a minute, did I just hear Jeremy Lee? As
What a
far as I
truly
know,
beautiful
Jeremy Lee is
story
not in this
was.
game.
I am most pleased with it.
Hey,
Hey. Just. Hey. Huh?
this is just for you. Let's talk. You can even whisper, and I'll still be able to hear you.
Oh my goodness. Private Cecil ASMR? I'm so in. Did you tell Johan about my blood?
No.
How do I know you're not lying?
If Johan knew about your blood, he'd have you split open from head to toe.
Would he be splitting me open from head to toe? Hey Kimmy, how you doing tonight? Hope you're all good. Hope whatever song and dance you and your dad were doing earlier is was entertaining. Who's the voice actor? She sounds familiar. For Cecil? That is Brianna Knickerbocker. She plays like Hu Tao in Genshin, and I think she's Rem in ReZero. Him.
I won't tell him anything. What good would that do me? Besides, you can make a deal with Johan.
A deal? What kind of deal?
We'll extract as much blood as we can.
Why do you pronounce it that way? Pronounce what? Knickerbocker? Because that's literally her name.
We should be able to craft 2 bullets that way. I arrived at these calculations by gauging the ratio of metal to the amount of Vophaus in the blood that will be present during synthesis. I know I'm right.
As much as...
Relax, it won't kill you. You'll just feel a little woozy.
Oh, I bet I will.
Once we gain access to Queen Whale's core, we'll make 2 Vophaus bullets for Johann. 2 months later, he'll get another 2 bullets. It's an option available to you. Think about it.
What? So you're asking me to become your guys' dealer? Your blood dealer? Jeez. For your information, my dad was just embarrassing the Little Caesars delivery guy about me graduating yesterday, and he was pulling out baby photo. That's adorable. That's funny. I like that. Good stuff. Was the delivery guy amused? I feel like he would either be very amused or very annoyed, because he's like, sir, I have got like 10 other deliveries to make, so like, unless you're gonna be tipping me by the minute, please release me. I'll keep it in mind. I mean, hey, listen, if you give me some aftercare, you know, after every single donation that I give y'all, then maybe I could be convinced.
We don't know how Vophaus will react with a bullet containing your blood, but you should be able to cut some kind of deal.
So we're going to deceive Johann.
How is that deceiving? We're just not disclosing everything. That's all.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Me and Cecil going behind Johann's back, plotting. Spicy.
And to be honest, both you and Johann have a point. Killing the heretic, giving Nikke's freedom of choice, both sound like great options.
Why is that?
Heretics are dangerous, and so is Nymph.
Huh?
We'll talk about that next time. You'll arrive at the cannon soon.
Again, I don't understand why more people aren't into her. Why doesn't she have like barely any fan art? Again, internet. What's wrong with y'all? The connection ends. Oh man. Delivery guy sold my sister pull up, opened the door, saw me in the background, just looked at both of us. That I saw you 2 minutes ago.
Let's go, Bolt.
Yeah, I will admit, I feel like everybody who's not a twin must have that sort of you know, those twin fantasies where they think like, oh man, it would be a lot of fun to like mess with people.
It is not becoming to rush.
You know.
I will go slowly.
If I had a twin, I think we would probably attempt to try and like, you know, go to each other's classes and see if anyone actually is able to notice. I don't know if the distress signal ever went through. Night has fallen, terrified of the dark. Luckily the moon is out and illuminates my surroundings, only partially thanks to the heavy cloud cover. Damaged Rapture is wandering around the battlefield. Judging from its make and model, it's a first generation. Amazing it can still move. I believe it will soon break down. Good stuff.
Help me find a shortcut if...
I can't believe we even...
All right, not there. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's...
Let's go, Bolt.
Coming.
Let's go.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
There we
I
go.
am most pleased with it.
Help me find
I
a...
can't believe we even...
It is not becoming
right.
to rush. I will go slowly.
Because Wallet was chatting about his family and job. I see. What if they try to damage your reputation? Well, hopefully you'd have a good enough relationship with your twin to where they wouldn't do that. Also, you could do the exact same thing to them, so, you know, unless they're stupid, they'll, you know, they'll know not to be acting a fool.
Need a potion? Does anyone need a potion?
Get out of here, you bastard!
Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
There we go.
Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
Yes, Anise. Every time you ask, we will go and do it, no matter what we're doing.
This is the second cannon.
I was gonna say, when are you gonna have kids? Never. I don't need kids. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day, but I mean, you know, I got enough going on to where I just don't feel like kids would help matters at all. Also, you know, I recognize that I probably wouldn't be the greatest caretaker, so yeah, I just, you know, I should just not. And I think more people, honestly, ought to follow my example, because some people who have kids are very unqualified to have kids. And then, of course, they get, you know, they'll get all uppity and offended if you imply that their parenting methods are shit. And I'm like, I literally just saw you smack your child across the face. I think I have every right to criticize you and your parenting methods. Can't believe I didn't hear my headphones. All these Nikke streams, the battle music is freaking awesome. Yeah, I that's what I've always been saying, man. You like, that's why I'm always wearing these cans. You know, this is how you get the good, high quality, hi-fi audio goodness in your ears. Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, you can go back and like watch the VODs for my Neva streams where I talk about, you know, parenthood and all that sort of stuff. You know, that's where we talked about all that stuff over there because it was relevant to the game. Imagine the kids throwing stuff in your bed and company grab a beer, go to your car because you were late. Type of parent. Huh? Hold on. I would imagine the kids like throwing stuff in your bed and company, grab a beer, and go to your car because you were late to work type of parent? What? What kind of parent is that? It doesn't sound like a good one, so how dare you? Question mark? I'll try to listen to Nikke streams with my headphones. Also, I got noise canceling. Hey, yo, good stuff. I don't have any noise canceling headphones. I do have some closebacks, which worked well enough when I took them on a plane.
The damage doesn't seem too bad. Let's hurry and get this thing up and running.
Are we just going to stand and watch again?
We'll lend a hand this time.
I actually like just watching.
No, I want all Nikkes to stand back this time as well.
I have to ask, what is the point of all this?
I can see how it's necessary.
But how? If we can repair this stuff more quickly, why not let us take over? It's just like putting us into combat.
That would be more efficient, yes. But having the commander go at it alone could result in an expanded skill set.
Sure, but not by much.
Every little bit counts. Even something small as this could get the commander out of a bind in the future.
Man, thanks for the vote of confidence, Anise. Like, yeah, the commander will gain a new skill set. Yeah, but barely. Sheesh.
You're wrong. Not just a little. It expands significantly. Nearly 100 times more materials were utilized in the second surface reclamation campaign than the first.
What's your thoughts on teenagers getting pregnant? Don't. What am I? What am I? Should I say that yes, it's a good thing? Keep at it? No. Don't do that. I mean, like, you know, some you know, teenagers, if they get pregnant, like, you know, I'm not gonna, it doesn't automatically mean that they're not gonna be good parents, but I mean, like, you know, just don't, you know, enjoy your youth, enjoy, like, you know, you're still a child when you're a teenager, so, like, enjoy it, because life is only gonna get harder. and having to take care of a whole ass other human being only makes it even harder still. So just, I don't know, don't. That's it. Bose brand, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the only reason people get Bose headphones is for the noise canceling. I don't ever hear anyone talk about like, yo, Bose headphones, high fidelity audiophile no, it's always just for the noise canceling. 1 in the morning, went for a walk, it was cooler. Went to some anime website to watch Inuyasha. Nice, base. Inuyasha used to be my favorite show when I was a kid, so yeah. Guess I was bored scrolling on anime reviews, and I remember there was a YouTube channel called TV14. He had like a rant about Inuyasha. Aha! Yeah, imagine ranting about Inuyasha. Who would ever do that?
That wasn't only because the number of Nikkes increased. The number of weapons used increased as well. Many of those weapons were left up on the surface and remain there to this day. Some are damaged beyond repair, but most of them can still be used after a few light repairs.
Okay.
That gives us another option. One that wasn't previously available.
But will that thing work against raptures? Those weapons are decades old. Will they be capable of taking down raptures?
Who said anything about that? That's not the responsibility of a commander. A commander's responsibility is to use everything available to them in order to assist their Nikkes in taking down raptures. Being on the lookout for gaps in their ranks, lapses in judgment, mechanical malfunctions. Just doing this much helps a lot.
I guess you're right.
Listen carefully.
Man, Anise she's got such an incompetent commander that she doesn't even understand like how a commander could possibly help during a rapture encounter. Oh man, we've been needing this training arc for a long time apparently. People don't dedicate to parenting these days since they're too hyper-focused on social media and let social media take over them. I wouldn't say that, like, people are on their phones just, like, so addicted to social media that they'll, like, let their children starve or something. I mean, I think everyone is addicted to social media to, like, in a passive sense. Like, you know, they'll still do the shit they need to do, but when they've got downtime, they'll just look at social media. Should you tell her or should I tell her? I have no idea what you might be referring to. Oh no, I know what you're referring to. I mean, it's fine, it's whatever, you know. No wonder why we got a parenting crisis, the new generation lagging behind. I mean, younger folks just don't want to have kids. It's expensive to have kids. And yeah, having kids in this economy? I mean, Vic, where are your kids? You know? So, I mean, it's not just, you know, like a social media or a irresponsibility type thing on younger generations. What's up, Patat? Hope you're doing all right tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. We're just playing Nikke.
Never rest on your laurels. Keep thinking. Keep analyzing.
I have to keep thinking? Man, you're asking a lot.
This will train your ability to exercise good judgment. If you build up your skill set, then your sense of judgment will improve along with it. A commander does exactly that. Command.
What? For real? I'm supposed to command? Well, now I've heard about everything. Yeah, true. I'm not planning on becoming one anyways. Exactly. So.
They don't sit by and suck their thumb while mindlessly sending Nikkes out into battle.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be doing that? Ah, shit, dude. I know that.
Okay. As long as you're aware. Let's move on after you're done with this cannon.
Alright. Bada
It is
boom.
not becoming to rush. I will go slow.
Coming.
Alright, now we gotta take care of all these.
One more victory.
Some
for
parents throw
Bolton.
tablets for kids. They only know what the hell kids are watching or what type of YouTube videos.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, there is a whole new layer to parenting nowadays with how prevalent social media and like being raised by YouTube and whatnot. But I mean, like, you know, every generation wants to exaggerate like how badly you know, the new generation is, because, you know, for older generations, they would be like, oh, those kids, all they want to do is listen to the radio and drive their automobiles around all the time. And then for us, it was like, oh, those kids, all they want to do is play their video games and be on that internet all the time. And now for us, it's like, oh, those kids, all they want to do is play their Minecraft and have their iPads all the time. And it's like, you know, Zoomers and Gen Alpha and whoever the fuck comes after them, they'll have the same, you know, they'll have new, different flavors of the same complaints that every generation has. So, you know, it's just about adapting to the ways in which the world changes and just trying to roll with the punches and just do the best you can. All right? You have to at least try. That's, you know, that's what I say. Like, at least try. We encountered a rapture horde while conducting an assignment. The result of the ensuing clash was mutual destruction. All my teammates wiped out, as were the raptures. I'm the only one left. Legs broken, can't crawl. All I'm doing is sending distress signals. Man, whoever left all these messages was having a rough day. After feasting, the rapture stood up, rejuvenated. This defies all common sense. Gotta have a screw loose, seeing things. Is that a commander and some Nikkes coming this way? It must be a mirage. There's no way my distress signal actually went through.
Okay.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
Alright.
I am most pleased
Level
with it.
125. Mario Internet, unlike past Internet, just stunts individuals' potentials, but just one guy expressing impressions. I mean, again, you know, we're of our generation criticizing new generations, being like, oh, our internet was better than your internet, our video games were better than your video games, and you know, our CDs were better than your MP3s, and our YouTube was better than your YouTube, and our, like, it's the constant, you know, cycle. The tale is old as time, the song is old as rhyme. Get off of my lawn.
Let's go. One more victory for Bolt and me.
I mean, granted, like, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone in here besides us, Vic, is probably, like, over a decade younger than us, so, you know.
It is not
I can't believe we even have
not there.
Neighbor's preteen was imitating something about some anime, and I guess
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
that anime Solo Leveling, didn't it just win, like, best anime of the year or something? I have still not watched a single episode of it. Oh yeah, that's once again another thing. It's like, our anime was better than your anime, and all that sort of stuff. Back in my day, you would have gotten lynched for liking anime, and you know, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, hey, like, I like to give the youths shit just as much as anyone, but you know, after a certain amount of time, I'm just like, I can't muster up the shits to, like, you know, like, be whining about, like, everything that the new generations are doing. I wish, like, the older generations couldn't muster up the shits to be constantly complaining about all the stuff that I was ever doing. Some cartoons are preachy and patronizing. I mean, here's the thing, though. There's literally no such thing as media literacy anymore. If you don't smash your themes or your messages over your audience's head, they won't understand. That's how all the stupid idiots who didn't understand that them and their politics and their the people that they like were being portrayed as the bad guys in The Boys. And then when, like, the 4th season of The Boys came out and suddenly everyone was like, wait a second, I think this show is suddenly like trying to insinuate something about me. And it's like, that's guys, that's what's been happening the entire time. You're just too stupid to have seen it. Also, I have literally seen somebody, like these two people arguing about a piece of media or whatever, and the other person brought up the other person's media literacy, and that person responds by going, "Media literacy mentioned, your argument is instantly invalid," as if media literacy itself is some kind of fucking like government psyop or some shit. So yeah, no. Honestly, the days of like respecting your audience and like not talking down to them, those are gone. It's gone. Fucking the normal, regular, like media consuming public are a bunch of fucking idiots. So you have to be preachy. You have to talk down to them. You have to imagine that they're all stupid, because they kind of are. And unless you spell it out for them in giant, like, Sharpie font, they won't understand what it is you're trying to say. So yeah, like I can't fault any kind of media that might come off as like, you know, preachy or heavy-handed or ham-fisted or whatever, because that's kind of what you just have to do nowadays. After repairing the second cannon, we head towards the third cannon.
I'm feeling hungry.
Are you now? I can imagine with all the hard work you've been doing. We still have food left. You want some?
No. This is a good opportunity to teach you something else.
Are you gonna have me go and forage for food? Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Follow me. I'll show you how to scrounge up some food.
This fucking guy right here. Stopped arguing with her son we were watching, and she was like, "The hell y'all staring at?" and just walked away. Yeah. I mean, like, listen, if you're the type of person who literally like starts getting into arguments with a child, or you aren't in good enough check of your emotions that if, you know, a child is getting on your nerves, your instinct is to just like grab them and start assaulting them. No, you shouldn't be a parent. And yeah, when you're a young, stupid, young teenager or young 20-year-old, like, your brain is still developing the same way that the child's brain is still developing. So you two are kind of physiologically on the same level, you know? Sucks. Glad to know there's some in the new generation that appreciate old entertainment media. Think fanfiction will live on forever on the internet? Everything is forever on the internet. You put it on the internet, it's gonna be there unless you get rid of it. Not condemning new generations, just had to get that off my chest. Been bothering me. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I just think that, you know, there's you know, I mean, I don't think I have an ultimatum. I feel like lots of people, you know, they just vent and like complain, you know, for the sake of it and whatnot. But, you know, and it's fine to just get it out of your system. But I just I think like there's always larger amounts of context that for the most part most people don't really take into consideration when they formulate a lot of opinions that they have, you know, whether it's about innocuous things that kind of don't really matter, like media, or big things that do actually matter, like politics. So it's I feel like you know, granted, the lack of media literacy extends to lots of things. It's not just a lack of media literacy, it's a lack of just kind of social and cultural literacy. I think people are, like, I would say the biggest problem that we have that isn't just, you know, specific to one generation is that people lack an understanding of, like, you know, social and cultural nuances. And, you know, again, if things, our world kind of revolves on vibes. As long as you can just say some stuff that people just kind of go like, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Then, like, people will just like go along with it. Completely brainless, head empty, just don't even think about anything. They're just like, yeah, that kind of feels like it's right. So yeah, it's to me, that's the biggest problem that honestly faces this world. I mean, there's a lot of problems in this world, but to me, having better understanding of just the world around you would do so many people a whole lot of good. What about cancel culture? What is it? Everyone's got an axe to grind tonight about a whole bunch of crap and whatnot. Cancel culture, like, it's in a sense, I'm fine with it, because largely a lot of times it's used to hold people in power accountable for things that normally and historically they've been getting away with for years and decades even. Obviously the pendulum has swung a whole hell of a lot too far to one side, where, you know, it's just like, you know, oh, that guy one time when he was like 9 years old said the R slur, cancel him, I guess. When the man is like 35 and hasn't said it at least in, like, you know, 15 or 20 years. It's like, okay, guys, like, we need to chill sometimes. All right. And it's like the whole reason why cancel culture has gotten to the degree where it's more often than not a you know, I wouldn't say more often than not, I would say there's a 50-50 shot that when it comes to cancel culture, it's going to be used in a way that really isn't benefiting anybody, and it's just a way to exact sort of like a really quick injection of Schadenfreude into someone's system, and they just want to see blood. They just want to see someone that they personally don't like for whatever reason suffer for something that they perceive to be an egregious offense. And there's no room for, like, redemption. There's no room for change. There's no room for people to be able to, you know, get better. And it just forces some stripes of folks to, you know, dig their heels in and like a cornered animal and just decide to double or triple down on certain things. So again, this is a complex and nuanced subject matter that most people just operate on vibes with, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. It's like, no, think sometimes, all right? Like, take all of the information and all the context into account, and actually formulate like a decently educated conclusion here, you know? So anywho, we're getting way off track from the game here. So if anyone in the chat wants to continue to discuss like cancel culture or them gosh darn kids or like parenthood, like I don't know what y'all are drinking tonight to where y'all wanted to start talking about some deep dives about the social cues of our modern era, but you know, I think we've been going on for about like 15 or 20 minutes about this stuff, so we're gonna start making our way through this game here, come hell high water or Yoko Ono. So anywho, let me just quickly look through here. Alice malding about Pap Smear some more. It's in the data. Even the fanfic gets erased. Data will be internet realm. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about fanfiction earlier. Yeah, we like leapfrog across like 4 different topics. I mean, I like me some fan fiction. I've written some fan fiction. Apparently, fan fiction, from what I've heard from like artists, are like, yeah, fan fiction's a really basic and normie pastime. I guess because one, anyone can write stuff. That doesn't mean what they write is good, but anyone can write, you know, for the most part. And so I guess it's like, I guess fan fiction is almost like the first layer of fan filter, and then like, you know, if you're like I guess a decent like artist or something. I don't know if this is what they were trying to imply, but like, yeah, if you actually care enough to hone your artistic craft, you'll graduate to like fan art or something like that. But yeah. Also, apparently, I did not realize this when I was younger and I was reading a lot of fan fiction. Apparently, fan fiction appeals more to women. Who would have thought? But yeah, interesting stuff. That old generations can be a pain in the ass when they're convinced that they gotta change everybody's opinions or conform to their pretty shitty of them. It's my criticism. So I prefer to be quiet about stuff like that for the most part. People get paid to fanfic, paid to do fan fiction. I mean, yeah, people can commission fanfics if they want, but I don't think anyone does because no one reads anymore. Yeah, another thing about that. Yeah, nobody likes to read a whole lot. Now, granted, a lot of people like to criticize people for that and be like, yeah, people only read headlines and they don't actually read the articles. Well, that's because about like, you know, 7 out of 10 news outlets hide their articles behind a fucking paywall so that the only thing you can read is the headline and maybe like the first like 4 sentences of the article. It's like, you can't really blame people for reading the headlines when all they can read is the headlines. So yeah, that's just a thing. That's a thing that needs to stop, in my opinion. What's reading exactly? I think it's something that you do with these moon runes or whatever, and you're supposed to be able to like absorb information from them or something. I think it's some kind of ancient black magic or whatever that we don't really, you know, engage a whole lot with nowadays. Probably for the better. Anyway, now we have to go in Man vs. Wild with Johan over here, I guess. Oh boy.
Nice.
Okay, now I kind of want. Oh man, I kind of want that as a sound clip. You know, like I just want Anise going like, nice. You know, it's literally like the nice, but instead it's Anise going like, nice.
I've never seen Johan act like this before.
Hold on, let me see here.
Nice.
Hey, Anise. 69.
Nice.
I'm so stupid. But hey, you know what? I don't think the number 69 will ever not be amusing to me. In fact, I kind of get low-key offended if the number 69 is mentioned and someone doesn't at least, you know, give just a courtesy, like, nice. Like, it doesn't have to be a big production, but somebody has to at least go like, nice. which is why there's this one YouTuber that I watch about like video game news and whatnot called Yong Yeah. And he, whenever he's like reading an article or something or talking about a story and the number 69 pops up, he'll literally just like, he'll just casually offhandedly say nice and then continue on with the article. So I don't know if it was something like, you know, if it was something like, according to data analysts, Ubisoft's stock prices have dropped by 69% over the course of the last couple of quarters. So even if he's like just reading an article, if the number 69 pops up, he'll quickly insert nice and then just continue on. So just that Just that is fine. But 69 has to always be acknowledged. It's just what you do in polite conversation, okay? Laughing at your own jokes is pretty nice. Young, yeah. Young, yeah. But yeah, I was gonna try and see if I could turn off the BGM so I could just get the sound clip of just Anise going nice. But yeah, I forgot you can't go into the settings during the dialogue segments. Man.
Don't they need an escort?
It's okay. Johan can handle himself.
Well, in that case, I had a few questions I wanted to ask you in the meantime.
Go ahead.
Why don't you guys go back to the Ark?
Damn.
Uh-oh. I didn't accidentally cast a mute spell, did I? Oh, cool. I want to try too. But why don't you guys go back to the Ark? But why don't you guys go back to the Ark? But why don't you guys go back to the Ark?
Oh my god.
We despise the Ark. We would appreciate it if you don't mention that place again.
All of you? Even Johan and Cecil?
Yes, all of us.
Why?
I thought I told you to drop the subject.
Come on, just tell me.
I refuse.
It's like watching an unstoppable force meet an immovable object. Anyway, it's not good to dwell on the past. I will tell you one thing, however.
I mean, dwelling on the past and acknowledging the past are not the same thing, Haran.
We were all betrayed by the Ark.
Oh. So what? Who hasn't been betrayed before?
What are you talking about?
You'd probably have a harder time finding someone who hasn't been screwed over by the Ark. Not wanting to talk about the Ark just because of that seems a bit...
What may not seem like much to you could mean a lot to others.
Damn, Haran giving Anise some lessons on perspective. Dang. Okay, I spelled the name wrong, my bad. No, it's all good. I mean, you know, it be what it be. You know, folks have difficult time with Asian names.
Maybe you can shrug it off, but for us, it left a scar that's slow to heal. It doesn't do either of us any good trying to compare who got betrayed worse. What matters is how the person felt when it happened.
Yay, Oppression Olympics.
Okay, fair enough, point taken. I'm sorry, it was careless of me to say that.
I'm sorry too. I apologize for being a bit too sensitive.
Then can I ask something else?
What is it?
How do you get along with the other pilgrims?
Apparently we just can't ask anyone anything around here.
Whoa, I think I cast a whole nother mute spell. No way, I want to cast one too. How do you get along with the other pilgrims? How do you get along with the other pilgrims? How do you get along with the other pilgrims?
Damn.
In the past, the pilgrims stayed with us in Eden.
I figured that was the case.
But our ways of thinking differed, so we decided to go our separate ways. That's all.
Different ways of thinking? Does that mean you had different goals? Holy cow! Now Rappy's learned the spell!
Jesus.
We were after the same thing. The difference was the how.
Okay. Johan and the commander are coming back. Let's move.
What? Do we already get food? God damn. Alrighty then. Hey, EX stage, how about that? How about them apples? Speaking of which, did we get apples?
Coming. Okay, let's go. Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
Alright. Hold up. Gotta grab the mother load here. Oh my god, this, you know, for someone dying and trying to hide from raptures eating people, this person has a lot of time to be writing shit down. That thing is smiling, I know it is. It's starting to transform. Something popped out, it's changing. What is it? Was it Chatterbox?
I can't believe we—
Help me, Commander. Our adventure starts
Potentially, maybe.
It is not becoming.
Okay.
Securing victory for
I
the
like that.
subject is a king's duty.
I think that was thrown. Just like, it is not be, and then Cinderella's like, coming.
Let's go to
It's like they're finishing each other's sentences.
I am most...
Okay,
Let's start the
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Okay, there's got to be something under here, right? Yep, that's what I thought. Bastards. It's feeding. Why would raptures need to eat? I mean, I'm sure you're probably going to find out soon enough.
if at all possible.
This is the last cannon. The bullets are ready to go.
Noah, go to Cannon 1 and stand by.
Huh? By myself?
Is there a problem?
No, it's just that...
Commander, let me go to cannon number 1.
You have to haul the ammunition.
I'll do that first, then head to the cannon afterwards.
Fine, that shouldn't be a problem.
Noah, it's okay. No need to hurry. Take your time.
Okay.
See, this is probably why she's such a brat, because she gets babied.
Isabel, it's time to move.
Yes, Commander. Farewell for now, darling.
Again, who are you? Isabel shoots up in the sky and flies off in a different direction.
Boy, that must be convenient.
Haran, you're on Cannon number 2. Load it up and fire once I give the signal.
Understood. See you later.
Are you talking to me again? I don't know where I stand with any of these pilgrims anymore, man. Haran heads back to the direction she came.
Fix the last cannon. I'll go confirm Queen Whale's trajectory.
Whoa, hold up. Care to fill me in on the plan?
Your commander will brief you.
Did you hear anything, Commander?
Not a word.
But then, why did Johan tell me to ask you?
You see the location and shape of these cannons? Look closely, and you'll figure out the plan.
Okay, I guess we're just going to hinge the entire plan on my small brain being able to figure it out.
Well,
we'll use the 3 cannons to shoot Mother Whale out of the sky. Oh. Is what I would have thought if it weren't for the peculiar shape of these cannons. They're not meant just for shooting something down. They must be beam firing cannons. We're gonna be firing our laser. On second thought, they appear to be some kind of hook shot. This fucking guy. He tells me not to wear my heart on my sleeve.
You're just pulling guesses out of your butt at this point. Don't let his expressions affect you.
Man, these cannons are in fact giant hook shots. Once all 3 make contact with Mother Whale, we'll be able to pull it down. If the pull is strong enough, we can bring it crashing to the ground. Even if we can't do that, we can at least bring it down to a lower altitude where we can attack it with conventional weapons. Then we finish it off.
Well done. Queen Whale has a consistent route. If my calculations are correct,
Just like a regular
there should be
whale.
a point where it crosses into the firing line of all 3 cannons. Once it's in the center of this triangle, that'll be our chance. Your job
Our
is
one opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted. To repair this last cannon in under 2 hours.
precisely. So hurry.
Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see, can we do it? Can we do the thing that we have passively and automatically been doing throughout this entire section of the story? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
There's some
There we
food on
go.
your face.
Get out of here.
Let me recharge my mana.
Oh my god.
Oh!
It's taking a while.
With those who would threaten the kingdom.
A decimating breath.
Go, boys!
There we go. Nikke balls. Nikke ball Z.
Can we
Dragon-
and relax?
Yeah. I guess that's probably the best one we could do. All right. 1 hour later.
Commander, I brought the ammunition.
Nicely done.
The bullets that Isabel brought look like oversized arrowheads with a huge wire attached to them. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, got him. You brought those on your own?
That's right. Anything for my darling.
Nicely done.
That's so kind of you.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is... Again, I don't even remember when we talked to her. Why is she in love with us already?
But Johan said the same thing.
Your words give me strength, darling. I think I can take flight once again. I'll see you soon.
Isabel flies off again.
I'll load the cannon with this hook. This is where your Nikkes come in.
All right, let's show them how strong we are. About time. I haven't known what to do with my hands for the past few hours.
Hey, yo.
Johan, can you tell us how to load it?
Okay, I'll teach you.
And me.
You rest. There's not much to loading these cannons. As long as you're strong enough, you're golden.
What did you say? I'm what?
There's not much to loading these cannons. As long as you're strong enough, you're golden.
You're golden. You're golden. Golden.
You stay here and take it easy until the battle kicks off.
I feel better now. Apparently Vic cannot get through the day properly unless he gets at least one balls or nuts pun in there.
I'll be back. You take a rest, Commander.
Alright, I'll let you guys handle this. Johan, Rappy, Anise, Neon, and Noah all head to the cannons.
Are you alone?
Yes. Yes, baby, I am.
No. Where were we? Ah, yes. The nymph.
Why is the nymph so dangerous?
Honestly, it's like you don't know anything.
Thanks. I mean, do you like stupid guys? I mean, some girls are into himbos, you know? Ah, nuts. That's right, man.
Humans are utterly clueless when it comes to the nymph.
Okay, are you or are you not human? Hold on. I gotta confirm this. I gotta confirm if she is a Nikke or if she's human. See, I'm pretty sure she's human. I think we confirmed that last time, but let me just make sure. Lead researcher, advanced settlement. Like Shifty, Cecil serves as the operator of Eden. She's also a researcher. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Researcher, operator. Cecil shares the same voice with Naga and Rem. Yeah. Does not say. It doesn't confirm whether or not she is human. So, well, I'll just hope. I'm pretty sure she's human, but I mean, if I can't 100% confirm it, I will hope that maybe one day she'll be playable. I'm not sure I understand.
Nymph can control information and memory, but it is highly unstable. Despite this, Nymph is injected into you when you're still human, and it proceeds to make a copy of all the memories stored in your brain. That information is processed, after which you're made into a Nikke. Most Nikkes lose all of the memories they had when they were human. Instead, they're replaced with information that's pre-entered before the nymph is injected. However, there are cases where Nikkes have retained certain habits, traits, and preferences. There have also been instances where they have retained certain select memories. What they remember can range from a single moment to a span of years.
Oh, is that all? A single moment to a span of years, and everything in between. That's a pretty far-reaching range, I'm not gonna lie.
It's exceedingly rare, but there have even been cases where Nikkes retain their memory in its entirety.
In short, how much a Nikke remembers varies wildly depending on the individual.
Yep, very wildly.
Yourself.
Could it be because certain memories leave stronger impressions?
We already know that the nymph is unstable. It's been well proven.
Ah, of course, but we should still keep using it.
The code pertaining to behavior which the nymph implants into a Nikke's brain is its own entity. The prime directive in this code dictates that Nikkes cannot harm a human. You've seen for yourself how inconsistent that directive is.
Yeah, a couple times. Come to think of it, nearly every Nikke I've known has been different.
Exactly. Some can't lay a finger on a human, whereas others can go as far as firing suppression bullets at them. Of course, none of them can kill a human outright, but nevertheless, there's a wide range according to each individual Nikke.
I mean, do we really have to make it so that they can't even touch a human? That seems a little excessive. For reasons.
While it's impossible to say whether its intentions are malicious or benevolent, the nymph can apparently, to a large degree, be overridden by each Nikke's individual personality traits.
Huh?
The input is the same every time, but the output is wildly inconsistent.
So why do we keep using it then?
This is just about the furthest thing from being considered stable. To say it serves no useful function whatsoever is not far off. The basic function of the nymph is to erase memories, memorize new ones, and implant comportment parameters.
Comportment? The hell is comportment?
Out of all those things, does it do a single one properly?
But there is a case where it succeeded in leaving certain memories.
That was one case, out of how many? It's too unstable. It's far too random.
I thought using it was de rigueur.
Let's use a bicycle as an example.
Okay. I like to ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bike.
Say I want to change to a wider tire. I remove the original tire and swap it out for a wider one.
But you can't because of the I forget what they're called, but the two little bars that hold the tires in place.
If I want the light on the front to be brighter, I can put in another bulb or some new batteries. I can change all of those things because I know how they work. But the funny thing is, if the seat is broken, I can't fix it. I know what a bicycle is, but I don't know how every single component works. Only some.
Wait a second. If the seat is broken, you can't use it? You just get a new seat. What are you talking about? Replacing a seat, I feel, is like one of the easiest bicycle repairs you can do. What?
That means I can make some alterations, but there are still parts that I can't touch. Naturally, making a new seat from scratch is out of the question.
Well, you said that if you want the light to be brighter, you would change the batteries. You don't know how the batteries work, and you don't build the batteries from scratch. So your whole analogy is just completely flawed. You could just come up with something else.
That's what nymph is like for humans.
Sure, whatever. How come no one understands its structure?
We just don't. That's why.
Oh, alright then.
We don't know what it is, where it came from, who made it, how the inner workings function, or what kind of side effects it may or may not have. No one knows. Back to the bike analogy. I can
the super flawed one.
Fix-it methods from other bikes. I can make small modifications, but anything beyond that, and I'm out of my depth. That's what mankind is doing with the nymph, and it's in every Nikke's brain. Now you see why I say nymph is so dangerous. It's like a ticking time bomb, implanted in our brains that could go off at any moment.
She said our brains. So does that mean you are a Nikke?
Yet humans continue to use it simply because it's convenient. It may be more convenient, but there's potentially a terrible price to pay.
Man, I mean, they do be speaking facts. Again, this is where, having media literacy would be important, because obviously, you know, they're talking about, you know, just continuing to use this resource that we have historically used, but really doesn't serve a whole lot of function any longer, and honestly in a lot of ways is hurting us. But because it's what we know and because it's convenient, we just continue to use it until the day when it will probably just blow up in our face. This could be anything from, you know, products like fossil fuels to even things as innocuous as like daylight savings time. Just because it's what we know and because it's easier to not do anything about it than to do something about it, we just continue on using these things or continuing these practices that really should have been outdated decades ago at this point. But because it doesn't directly come out and say, this is an allegory for fossil fuels, a lot of people wouldn't really get it.
So I don't disagree with what you're doing. And neither does Johan.
He doesn't.
He's not against it. It's just that he has other priorities higher on his list.
He literally threw me through a wall because he didn't like what my plans were. What the fuck are you even talking about, my beautiful queen? Why are you telling me all this?
I just wanted you to know that there are humans that feel the same way you do. It may be for different reasons, but still.
And are you one of those humans?
Once you obtain the Vopau's bullet, speak with Johan. Try and reach a compromise. You can both remain entrenched in your positions forever. Both of you want to use it in ways that will benefit the world. I think they're finished with the loading.
Whew, that was rough. But it was more fun than I thought.
Were these cannons invented specifically to go up against Queen Whale?
No, they were just basic cannons at first. We had to make a few revisions.
That seems like an awful lot of work just to capture Queen Whale. I feel there's more to this. Something you're not telling us.
Correct. Noah, stand by here and fire when I give the signal.
Why me?
Your defensive abilities make you the most suitable candidate for staying here on your own.
Oh.
What is this insubordination? When did you...
Master, I'll stay here as well. Huh? Why you? I don't feel comfortable leaving Noah alone here. You staying won't make it any better.
Johan, after we fire all the hooks, we're regrouping, right?
Yes. The area we'll be heading to shortly will be our rendezvous point. That's where we'll wait for Queen Whale. Okay,
I will admit, Noah is, you know, she doesn't really have one of my more favorite designs, and she is a bit of a more, she's a flavor of brat that I kind of am not the biggest fan of, but the fact that she seems to really just completely fall apart if she's left on her own is kind of cute. I'll admit it. So, Alright, Neon, you stay here with Noah.
You got it. What is this? You mean to tell me I've got to carry this weakling on my back? That's a bit too much to ask.
Yeah, see? So she's being a brat about it, but for sure on the inside she's probably like really thankful.
Commander, it seems that Inherit's powers are at their limit. This could negatively impact our chances of reaching the rendezvous point. Are you okay with that?
It'll be fine. Don't even worry about it, baby.
Roger.
I'm more worried about leaving these two here.
It will be okay. We've got the mightiest shield and the ultimate firepower right here. Why are we glazing them so much? What a brat. I know, right? Also, I just wanna like do this for a second, just cause don't usually get to appreciate my girl and niece all that much. So, yeah. All right.
I don't know about the firepower, but you're certainly right about the shield. What are you, deaf? Master clearly said ultimate firepower. Neon, don't be difficult. Whatever. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are you done? Let's move.
We gotta go fast. Now. EX stage has appeared. Good stuff. Alright. Let's see. I think this is the end of this chapter. So let's go ahead and just finish this up real quick, and then we'll we can end things having you know, cleared up a whole ass chapter.
Okay, let's go.
They are humanity.
Okay, can we finally hit the beach and relax?
God damn. They weren't showing me Anise a whole hell of a lot, but now, like, she's the only one that ever comes up, and I am very much okay with that.
All right. I can't believe we even have.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
This is the rendezvous point.
Here, take this.
Johan tosses the flare gun at me.
Queen Whale will pass over the convergence point soon. Launch the signal flare when the time is right.
You want me to do it?
You'll do fine.
Okay, senpai.
Are you familiar with the quadratic equation? That should help you calculate the altitude of our airborne friend.
My guy, you want me to do geometry on the fly? Come on, man.
We've got a few spare minutes. Let me show you how to...
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but that will have to wait until next time. Queen Whale will be passing over any second now. Fire off the signal flare when you feel the time is right.
I got to see both Cinderella and Bretty, so I'm happy. Off in the distance, a deafening sound assaults my eardrums. Suddenly, our entire surroundings are enveloped in darkness.
What the? Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Is that thing's shadow really that big?
Oh my. Look at her. She be a biggin.
I'm afraid so.
Wow, it's a real whopper.
Queen Whale is nearing the convergence point.
It's honestly kind of the same general shape as a whopper, so... I lift the flare gun and pull the trigger. Oh.
First hook, direct hit. Second hook, another direct hit.
Just look at the size of that thing. I gotta admit, it's kind of freaking me out.
Hook number 3 is late. Isn't that Neon and Noah's side?
I told you we shouldn't have left them alone.
It's on the way.
Hey.
Third anchor, bullseye. Retrieving hooks now.
Oh boy. Mother whale is slowly descending. The closer it gets, the more its sheer immensity starts to hit home. Setting aside the fact that it's a rapture, it's an astonishing creature.
Altitude falling. All smooth. 1200. 800.
A loud noise explodes afar as the hook wires stop moving.
No further decrease in altitude. Altitude holding steady. Johan, Queen Whale has started a reverse injection.
A what? What the hell does that mean?
It means it doesn't want to come down and is starting to fight back.
Uh-huh.
It's still out of firing range. Bring it down by any means possible.
Get through to Isabel. She can intercept it in the air and...
Wait. A rear hatch is opening on the vessel.
Oh, good.
I'm detecting a lot of raptures falling. No, intentionally descending.
What? From that height?
It's either coming for us or the cannons.
It must really not want to come down.
Get ready. Raptures are coming.
Oh boy. More raptures are descending from Mother Whale.
Everyone, prepare for battle. Encounter.
Ah, shucky ducky.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
Stop calling yourself Litter. That's not the way your frickin' name is spelled.
You took the aggro well, Tessa.
Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
A decimating breath.
Now is the time of true beauty. There's some dirt on my face.
Does anyone need a potion? Let me recharge my mana.
What the hell was that?
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's make some waves!
Now we must focus our attack.
There we go. Cinderella looking pretty fine in that dress. Yeah, it was worth the money.
One more victory for Bolt and me. All right, we got them all.
Queen Whale is accelerating.
Accelerating?
It's moving, even with the hooks embedded in it. I think it's heading towards the closest cannon.
Which one is that?
Cannon number 3.
That's where Neon and Noah are.
Cecil, do you think you can patch through to them?
I'm trying. They're not here.
Damn, did something happen?
Commander!
Everyone move to cannon number 3 on the double.
Roger!
Ugh, I knew this would happen. I just knew it. Hurry. Let's go, hurry.
Oh boy. Oh wait. Oh, that was not the... All right, okay. All right, well now I guess this will be the end of the chapter. All right, let's... We've only got a couple more. Let's go.
At all possible.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go for like 2.5 to 3 hours.
Okay,
It's fine.
Securing victory for their subjects is a key. It is not becoming.
Let's start the dump.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Close to cannon number 3.
They're not here. Where could they have gone? Hello? Hello? Neon! Neon!
Commander, the flare gun.
Got it. Just as I'm about to lift up my hand, Johan slaps my hand down. What are you doing, senpai?
Look over there.
I look towards where Johan is pointing and see the hook wire that is connected to Mother Whale. 2 figures are scrambling atop the wire. Hey, yo?
Crazy! This is crazy! I must be insane for doing this!
What are y'all doing? What is the plan here, ladies? Please.
What was that? I can't hear you! The wind's too strong! I said this is crazy! Thanks! You're pretty cool too!
Oh my goodness.
That's not what I said! Yeah! Power to the max! Ah! It's shaking! I know there's not much to hold on to, but hold on tight! Do you hear yourself right now? I agree! Almost there! If you can't hear me, just say so!
What? Oh, these 2 fucking brats. Look at them go. 10 minutes before.
Huh? What's wrong? Am I crazy? Or is that thing headed straight towards us? What? I guess something didn't work out as planned. We need to join the commander. Are you talking about Master or Johan? Who cares? They're both at the same spot. I don't think heading over there will do us any good. Fine. You do whatever you want. All I know is that we're supposed to regroup if anything went wrong, and the... Do you feel safe when we're all together? What?
Haha.
You must get awful lonely a lot of the time.
Dang.
Please, what are you talking about? Why would I ever get lonely?
Deconstructing her right in front of her face like that.
Defense is my specialty, so I need to protect those pipsqueaks you call squad mates. That's why I want all of us to gather together. Yeah. Were you the last to join the squad by any chance? Huh? How did you know? I thought so. Guess you could never really fit in. Not fit in? Me? What are you babbling about? It's tough when everybody knows something and you're the odd one out. It happens to me all the time. You try to be nice and get along, but sometimes it feels like there's nothing you can do about it.
Dang.
Especially since I haven't spent as much time with them as they have with each other.
I mean, was she... Were we really together that long before she showed up? Like, I don't think we established that much of a rapport before she got there. I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, we did do like the whole Marion thing before Neon got there, so.
It's lonely. I want to get close with them. I want to be a part of their conversations and do everything together with them.
Girl, you are like what? Huh?
At least then, I can be useful. Please shut up. But you have to let it be. You can't change the memories they've had before you came into their lives. For those of us who came late in the picture, all we can do is make memories of our own. Memories that we're proud of. Oh? I say we take this tub of whale blubber down ourselves. What? That's what we came here for, isn't it? It doesn't look like things are working out on their side.
I mean...
So what should we do? How are we gonna take it down? We'll climb the hook wire and get inside of the swapper of a whale.
Man, everybody just comparing it to a whopper. I think she's starting to feel a little bit body shamed around here, you know? She's having that Shuli speech.
Once we're inside,
Chuni speech.
We'll send this big boy tumbling down to its doom.
Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
Oh, I wish you'd say something that made an iota of sense. If this thing gets any closer, we won't have a good angle to walk across the wire. It's now or never. I said make more sense, not less. Think about it. You and I, bringing down this behemoth all on our own. They'll ask us how we did it. And when they do, we won't tell them anything. It'll be our little secret.
Fucking
all for ourselves.
brat.
What do you say? It's enough to get your blood pumping, isn't it? Think about it. I've got the firepower, and you've got the shield. With our powers combined, we're practically invincible.
Oh boy.
At any rate, I guess it's not a problem that your shield isn't anything to write home about.
Oh boy.
My firepower will make up for it in spades.
See? Game recognizes game.
Fine then. I guess we have no choice. Let's go join the others. Yes, that's right. Are you sure about that? By the way, I am the best shield around. If you say so. And it would be nice to have something to brag about. That's the spirit. All right,
That's the spirit.
Let's take this thing down with a shield and firepower that no one else can top.
Oh my goodness. Their voices even sound exactly the same, so it's like the same person talking and hyping them and glazing themselves up.
You betcha.
God damn. Okay. I was not aware of the Noah Gyat, but I mean still. Present time atop the wire.
Nearly there! Quick! Make us an opening! Fire away!
Neon blasts a hole in the side of Mother Whale.
Step aside! I'm going in first! We don't know what's inside. You got it!
Neon follows Noah into Mother Whale. Ah, shit. They're up to some shenanigans.
Have you figured out the patterns yet? You took the Admiral role for a second. Does anyone need a potion?
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact.
Go, boy!
Fucker.
Let me recharge my mana.
Bruh, this motherfucker, like what? Do I literally just have to keep hitting its core in order for its shield to go away? Ay ay ay.
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's make some waves! Go, boys!
And of course, it's one of these shieldy motherfuckers.
Does anyone need a potion?
Thank you, Jesus.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Alrighty. Crash. A massive explosion ripples across the front of Mother Whale. The blast rips open a gaping hole, and Noah and Neon leap out from it. Wait, what? Did they already do the thing? Isabel snatches Neon and Noah as they are plummeting in midair and lands in front of us.
You alright there, buddy?
Buddy, old pal.
I almost died.
Your underling certainly has a unique way of handling things.
She is quite a free thinker, isn't she?
Hey, you should have told us before doing something that crazy. Sorry, it was urgent. Still.
Are you hurt?
Well, my glasses did get dinged up a little.
Okay.
Queen Whale's altitude is dropping. It appears those two managed to damage a part of the propulsion system during their little escapade. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's falling.
Estimated landing zone?
I'll mark it. Let's go. I'll contact Haran.
And you.
Noah, I thought my orders were to wait.
I know.
Johan lifts his hand and places it on Noah's shoulder.
Good job. You exercised your own judgment when the operation didn't go as planned. Hopefully you can make a habit of it.
I know that. You don't have to tell me.
I thought he was gonna give her a head pat.
Well, where's my praise?
Oh, good job, Neon.
No problem.
Sheesh. I meant to say Chuba.
It is
Chuba.
not becoming to...
Chuba speech.
Let's go, Bolt.
Commander, our adventure starts now.
Oh yes, I know it, baby. All
Help me
right.
find a
Okay.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Help
All
me
right.
find a shortcut.
Where's this last
If at all
one? There it
possible.
is. Somehow I missed some. Wild animals are getting close to the battlefield. Don't know much about animals. Are those deer, elk? 6 animals are roving. If peace and quiet are what they're after, they chose the perfect place. Considering everyone's dead, it's no surprise.
It is not becoming...
All right. Oh wait.
Not there.
Where's the? Hold up.
I knew that.
Right here. There it is.
Okay.
Let's start.
All right, here we go. Last one.
Queen Whale is switching to hover mode. Seems like a last-ditch effort.
We'll intercept it here.
It really is huge. Won't we be able to take it down more easily if we go inside through the mouth?
Hold on a second.
It really is huge.
Thank you, Anise.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Commander, all the preparations are ready.
Let's finish this.
Roger. Encounter.
Let's go, baby. Now, is this that one big daily boss that? Oh, it's not. Okay. I haven't done this one yet then. All right, let's go. All right, where are the weak points on this thing? Oh boy.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
A decimating breath. So let's do as much damage as possible.
Ah, jeez.
Even when I'm preparing, I'm gorgeous.
Oh boy.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's make some waves. Hope the water isn't too salty for ya.
You took the aggro roll for a second.
Uh-oh. Summoning port. Okay, where do I target these things?
Oh!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact.
Go for it!
Does anyone need a potion?
Oh. Wait. No, now we go into phase 2, right? Wait, what?
One more victory.
I didn't get its health all the way down. What are you talking about? It's the main chapter that you're tackling? Yes, this is the main storyline.
Enemy down.
All thanks to me and Noah.
You don't have to remind us. How did you do it, anyway?
By being absolutely based.
Yeah,
what did you tinker with inside there to sabotage this behemoth?
That, is our little secret. You've got no idea, do you? It's killing you not knowing, isn't it?
Very well. I'll go about this another way. Now then, you. Can you tell me how you managed to scuttle the queen whale so quickly?
Me? Sorry, it's a secret.
What kind of an answer is that? What is our next move, Johan?
We're going back.
So soon?
Yes.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, whoopsie
You
daisy.
can follow us when you're done.
What'd she say?
Do as you like.
I see.
I'll be waiting.
Ouch. Yeah. Johan and the members of Inherit leave. Let's go get that core.
Got it. Wowzer. Look at the size of that thing. You sure we can lift it on our own?
Only one way to tell.
Commander, promise me that you'll tell us why you're doing this later.
I promise.
Now, Neon, lift there!
Okay.
This thing weighs a ton!
Wow, you're so strong, Anise.
What are you doing? I said lift from there!
I am lifting.
Well, put your back into it!
I'm trying my best.
Neon, scooch over. I'll help you out.
Man. The fucking Three Stooges. Eden, Cecil's research room. Oh, hell yeah, let's go, buddy.
Here you are.
Here I am, and here you are. How old am I? Excuse me, you can't just ask a man his age. Nah, I don't give a shit. I'm 33.
These are the Vophouse bullets made with your blood.
Wow, my blood's kind of pretty looking. I take both of the bullets. Their deep crimson color makes it seem like I'm holding two rubies.
As expected, Queen Whale's core was fused with human cells. We were also accurate in our prediction that none of the Vophouse ingredients were lost while synthesizing your blood. This is about as perfect a Vophouse bullet that can be made at this point.
What about Johan?
He is waiting outside. It's up to you whether you take him on and keep both bullets or not. Good luck.
Right.
Oh, right. I compared the bullet found in the research room to the current bullets. There's a significant difference in concentration.
Oh, you don't say.
If that bullet you found before was a 10, then this one is 100.
Oh, she's a 10, but she's 100.
Maybe even more than that. I can't say for sure, but I'm fairly positive this will be fatal for any heretic. It could also grant any Nikke complete autonomy. Just to be safe, don't get any of your blood on any Nikkes. It's exceedingly potent, so much so that we have no idea what it could do to them.
So am I just gonna have to shoot my Nikkes in order to give them their free will? Don't look that old. The first time I met you, I thought you were early 30s or late 20s. I am early 30s. But I guess that's considered ancient by internet standards. Can't get blood on anything, so no blood play, I see. We're being extra vanilla, I guess.
Of course, there's no evidence to say something good can't come out of it. But we can't say for sure something terrible wouldn't happen either.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, my beautiful goddess.
No, thank you. You did great.
Yay. Zing!
Did you get it?
Yeah, 2 rounds.
2 rounds, huh?
Take it. I throw 1 bullet at Johan.
And if I tell you to hand over the other one?
Make me. Then you won't get any. I mean, I already gave him 1. Now, then you won't get any.
I'll put this to good use. Are you going back to the Ark?
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to mass-produce Vophouse.
You'd be better off doing that here.
No. Just no. The Vophouse I found needs to be mass-produced at the Ark for raisins. Only then can I have it work to my advantage.
Sounds to me like you intend on lording it over everyone.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man. Call it whatever you want, so long as I'm the one who has it.
I didn't peg you for someone who'd be fixated on that kind of thing.
Marion. Aww. Right now, we don't have the power to protect you. We will never leave you. We'll come back for you, that's a promise. When the time is right, we'll come back for you. Damn. Are you going to continue tracking down the heretic?
That's the plan. Like I said, though, Nihilister has her guard up now. It will take some time.
Good luck.
Please. I don't need a cheerleader. Get going.
Johan turns around and leaves. Are they collecting blood so that I can free my robot wives and give them free will?
Commander, we're all packed.
We can leave anytime.
It doesn't feel right leaving empty-handed.
We're not leaving empty-handed. I show them the Vophouse bullet.
What's that? It looks like some kind of jewel or a bomb. Oh, are you giving this to me?
Is that the
It is.
Vophouse?
Huh? What? She said Vophouse. I heard her. That's not what I meant. Where'd you get this? And out of nowhere.
Cecil.
Uh-huh, fine. I know you have no intention of keeping us in the loop. At least we didn't come here for nothing. Yeah, no need to bow our heads in shame on the way back.
Let's head back to the Ark.
Roger.
You weren't planning on leaving without saying goodbye, were you?
I mean...
That's cold, guys.
Oh, darling. Won't you stay a little longer?
Again! Who are you? I don't know you, woman! We have had literally 0 screen time together! Afraid not. I have something to do.
Is that right? Then I'll wait right here for you. Like I always have.
You know what? I guess I just have to lean into it. Yes, darling. I will... Though the stars may pull us apart, I will one day return to your side.
Lie? You're always stalking them whenever you have the chance.
Did you get what you came here for?
Yes, thanks to all of you.
You're too kind.
Who are you people? Exactly.
Anyway, you better get going and find Papillon. She's been talking to Dorothy.
See you around.
Oh boy.
See you. Hey, Four Eyes! You gonna be back next time? Sure thing.
Until next time, ladies. I know you're into the crazy chicks. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, I will say we can go ahead and call it there for the evening now. Alright, we went a little bit overtime to try and, uh-oh.
Papillon has decided to remain at Eden.
Oh shit, oh, it said to go back to the lobby. Ah! Alright, hold on a second.
She must have taken a liking to the place.
Huh?
It just sort of happened.
I thought anyone but you would pull such dirty tricks.
There's nothing dirty about it. You should have seen this coming.
What are you after?
Silence. And a few secrets.
What secrets?
I'll let you know later.
Papillon,
Yeah?
what should I tell Burning Gum?
Tell him I'm in the middle of an operation.
Affirmative.
Dorothy, was it? I can see what you're doing, and it's not right. You know that, don't you?
Of course.
And that's the point. It feels so good to be bad.
Let's go, Commander.
But what about Papillon? Rappy nestles up close to me and whispers in my ear, oh my.
Papillon is a hostage.
Oh.
If we tell anyone about anything we saw here, we'd be putting her life in jeopardy.
Ellipses.
Although she hasn't told us exactly what it is she wants, it's clear that Dorothy wants some kind of information from the Ark.
Ah, I see. So Rappy's voice actress got a little bit of ASMR training before she went and did the whole Rappy Red Hood ASMR on YouTube. I see. Will Papillon be okay?
Yes, probably.
This is good voice acting. I wonder if the Japanese is good. I mean, I imagine it probably would be. Every kiss begins with K.
She can hold her own. I don't foresee any major issues. Dorothy needs her to remain unharmed if she wants to get what she's after. Let's go. We need to get back to the Ark before we can do anything.
Should I try telling Johan or Cecil?
From Eden's perspective, they're doing the right thing. They want to keep this place a secret just as much as anyone else. While they may not have gone out of their way to help, I'm sure they didn't do anything to stop it either.
Well, standing here debating isn't helping anything. Let's go back.
Oh, was I getting a double dose? A double whammy of Rappy and a niece ASMR? Hey, yo, let's go. Reluctantly, we turn around and head back.
They're good people. Worrying that much about your safety. I wonder how they'd react knowing that you were here of your own volition.
You're right. They're good people. Too good to mesh with people like you or me.
So, should we continue where we left off?
Where were we again?
Are you really going to make me say it out loud?
It's a topic I never tire of discussing. I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
Take me to the Ark. As an honored guest.
What good would that do me? What do I have to gain?
You would have brought back a runaway pilgrim wandering the surface. Just think of the publicity. Isn't that enough for you?
I suppose so. Then what would the Ark gain from welcoming you back into the fold?
I can give them what they've been so curious about. The one thing they've been dying to have but could never obtain. I will give them all that Eden has to offer.
Damn. What happened to you? What happened to you, Dorothy? Where did you go so wrong? When did you and Scarlet trade off being the crazy one? More like Scott Pilgrim. That's a reference to a thing I know. Alrighty. Now, we could go ahead and call it there for the evening. Alright, we went a little bit over time to try and finish out the chapter, but I think it made it a little bit more of an appropriate point to leave for the evening. Alright, y'all. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in and check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. I also just realized we were supposed to play this tomorrow. We were supposed to play FGO tonight. Well then, all right. I guess we will go ahead and play FGO tomorrow instead. How did I mess that up? Yeah, we always do FGO on Saturdays, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But all right, yeah, tomorrow we'll go ahead and play FGO. So if you want to know when that will be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. Yeah. Let's see. Do you have to go? I'm gonna get really sad. That's all good things must come to an end, Katsuki. But like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Nikke's yearn for the commander. You know what? That is true. That is true. Mix your schedule for which game you're playing. Yeah, even though I always usually play FGO on Saturdays, but instead it'll be tomorrow. So, alright guys, with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you, and with any luck, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.